This area with the letter Y is the Goblin fight. You're going to choose a Goblin to bet on. The longer that Goblin stays conscious, the more gold you will earn. For this example, I have the figure moving through the dungeon, but I also have the second figure on the gold track, so you can see how the gold is collected while the fight is happening. I don't know if you can see, but right here is a gong. This is the bell they ring at the start of the match. Each of these goblins has a number beside them, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. To do this activity, use an action chip to move into the room. Then position your figure behind the goblins you want to back. In this case, he believes that number 5 is going to last the longest in this fight. To start the round, place an action chip on the gong. Then roll a die. The number that comes up is the number of the goblin that will get knocked out. So let's see what happens. Number 2. That means number 2 gets knocked out. So slide the token from the gong over to goblin number 2. Since one goblin is knocked out, you gain 1 gold immediately. Now you can attempt to fight again if you like. If you want to continue using action chips, place an action chip on the gong to start the next round and roll a die again. Number 1. Number 1 goblin is knocked out. So slide this chip onto the number 1 goblin. Since 2 goblins are now down, you gain 2 gold. 1, 2. You've gained a total of 3 gold so far. To continue playing, put another chip on the gong and roll a die. In this case, number 6 got knocked out. Slide the chip over to goblin number 6. Since 3 goblins are knocked down, you gain 3 more gold. 1, 2, 3. So you've gained a total of 6 gold so far. If at any time your own number comes up, if you happen to roll a 5, this activity is immediately over and you can leave the area. You won't be able to play it again until your next turn. Now, if you place an action chip on here and roll a number that already comes up, let's see, goblins number 1, 2, and 6 are knocked out. If you happen to roll that same one again, let's say number 1, well, number 1's already knocked out. Don't worry about it, just re-roll the die. Number 6, he's already knocked out. Number 4, number 4, okay, this slides over to number 4. Since there's 4 goblins knocked out, you gain 4 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And at this point, the chances are 50-50 of rolling a 3 for the last goblin and rolling your own number, which is a 5. If you put a chip on there and win, you would end up with an additional 5 gold. If another player happens to be in the room, duel that player before starting this activity.